It's the e-commerce minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts Bart Mraz and John Suter. The e-commerce minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. SendPro Online is online software that helps save you time and money no matter what you send. Letters, packages, overnights, or flats, and you'll always pay the right amount. SendPro Online comes with a free 10-pound scale that weighs and calculates the rates for you. Plus, you can compare options between USPS, UPS, and FedEx right at your fingertips. And remember, folks, January 27th, 2019, that's coming up. USPS postal rates are going up. But just by using SendPro Online, you get discounts of up to 40% off of USPS priority mail shipping and 5 cents off of every letter you send. SendPro Online is only $14.99 a month, and e-commerce minute listeners can get a free 30-day trial when you visit pb.com/minute. It's e-commerce minute episode 396.
In today's episode, murder your thirst with Liquid Death.
Innovative packaging helps to sell products, and nowhere is that more evident than the beverage sector. A good example is Mountain Dew. Splashy packaging and innovative marketing took Mountain Dew from a small sub-brand with an actual hillbilly on the label to a multi-billion brand associated with youth and action sports. West Coast creative turned entrepreneur Mike Cessario is betting big that clever packaging will help sell something fairly common in a most unusual way. Mike wants to sell water, but not just any ordinary water. This is mountain water from the Austrian Alps. And the name? Liquid Death. The joke to kids is that water is more dangerous than energy drinks. And he wants to sell it in cans. Water is big business, a $250 billion market in 2017 that will surely grow. And why not sell in an aluminum can, which can be recycled far easier than plastic? Liquid Death started as a side project between Cessario and co-founder Mike Jones. Might remind some people of the Dollar Shave Club video from a few years back. People responded to it, and so they decided to create the actual product. They worked for a year building an online following before launching Liquid Death this month. The cans retail for $1.85 a piece for a 16.9-ounce can. The price is competitive with other premium water brands, except this one is in an awesome-looking metal can. Liquid Death can be delivered to your door in 12 packs. For now, you can only find Liquid Death on their website or at Amazon.com. Liquid Death. So what you have to see, so it's kind of a disconnect if you're just listening to this. You have to see the packaging. It's these white cans with a flaming gold skull. The typeface is like an old Germanic typeface that looks very heavy metal. It's some very heavy metal looking water. Their website is bonkers. And then to put it over the top, you have to watch the viral video, which is basically a woman talking about water as she waterboards someone with the water. So it's way, way out there, and I love it.
Talk about good branding exercise there.
Well, you see what they're doing. So this guy was a creative guy, and he saw the BS that was out there, and he's worked with a lot of brands. So he basically said, what's outside the box thinking? Take something that's plain and ordinary and put just a crazy creative spin on it. And he's being smart about how they're rolling it out. They're making it very limited. So what they've done is they spent a year building up their social media following and just getting the buzz about this, because you just look at this and say, I want to know what this is. I want to know what Liquid Death is, because it's either really bad for me or it's the coolest thing in the world. So what they've done is they built up their social media following, and then they're going to slowly roll it out. But they're not just going to put it in, giant supermarket. They're putting it in select bars. They're putting it in barber shops. They're putting it in tattoo parlors. I think they're going to start in LA, Philadelphia, and Austin. So they're doing a lifestyle thing. I think it reminds me of, I want to refer to Art and the Age, that whole brand.
Yeah, I mean, Art and Age stuff, liqueurs and stuff like that.
The liqueurs.
Death Wish Coffee is the other one.
That's another good one. So basically, you're taking some really good branding, and I think there's a point where people respond to a product and they don't really care what is in it. They just like the cool and the cachet of it, and I think these guys nailed it.
The only thing that cracks me up, so imagine the scene in the bar. I would like a vodka and Liquid Death.
A vodka and Liquid Death, please.
You're having vodka water there, buddy. When is that going to come up? Man, I drank this and it didn't make me anything.
So I don't know. I'm not sure if they're marketing this towards teens, but you can definitely see teens responding to this. I can see the skateboard culture totally clamping onto this.
Yeah.
And you know what? Hey, Everybody needs to drink more water, so I'm totally behind this.
I'm totally for it. I just think it's going to be really funny when somebody realizes that it's actually just
water. There was a couple interviews with these guys. They didn't really say if they were going to start offering flavors or kind of, branching out. But I think right now they're just going to roll this out and see how it goes, see how the market responds to it.
Right.
Again, I think it's really cool. Their website is completely bonkers, so you guys got to check it out. The URL is, of course, liquiddeath.com. And we'll also have that crazy YouTube video on our website, eCommerceminute.co.
John, talk about our newest sponsor.
I'd love to tell you about our newest sponsor. It's SendPro Online by Pitney Bowes. SendPro Online is online software that helps you save time and money no matter what you send. Letters, packages, overnights, flats, even cases of liquid death water, and you'll always pay the right amount. And the great thing is it comes with a free 10-pound scale that weighs and calculates the rates for you. Couldn't be easier. You can compare options between USPS, UPS, and FedEx right at your fingertips. And as you know, the postal rates have gone up. On January 27th, USPS raised their rates. That's right, folks. It never goes down. It just goes up. But if you use SendPro Online, you can get discounts of up to 40% off of USPS priority mail shipping and get 5 cents off of every letter you send. You don't need any equipment. It's in the cloud, baby. It's in that cloud. It's up in the sky. You just use your computer, use your laptop, whatever you use, and use your own printer to print the shipping labels and stamps. And the great thing is SendPro Online is only $14.99 a month. And here's the even better part. Are you listening? E-commerce Minute listeners get a free 30-day trial when you visit pb.com/minute. Bart, do you have anything to add?
No, that is it, my friend.
All right, go get some liquid death and keep hydrated, folks. That's your E-commerce Minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the E-commerce Minute on your Amazon device. Just add E-commerce Minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.